Alara and the Glowing Forest. Lara loved exploring. Every afternoon, she and her best friend, Scout, a fluffy brown dog with floppy ears, would venture into the woods behind her house. Today, the forest seemed to hum with a special kind of magic. "Look, Scout!" Alara exclaimed, pointing to a patch of shimmering blue mushrooms off the familiar trail. "I've never seen these before." Scout barked excitedly, his tail wagging like a happy pendulum. They followed the trail of glowing fungi deeper and deeper, the trees growing taller and the air smelling sweeter. Soon the familiar path was gone, replaced by mossy stones and tangled roots. Alara looked around, her heart starting to beat a little faster. "Scout," she whispered, "I think we're lost." Scout nudged her hand with his wet nose, as if to say, "Don't worry, I'm here." A soft, golden light began to filter through the leaves, not from the sun, but from glowing flowers that bloomed on the forest floor. It was beautiful, but Alara knew they needed to find their way home before it got dark. "We need to find a familiar smell," Alara said, remembering her dad's advice. "Something that smells like home." Scout's ears perked up, and he began to sniff the air, his tail giving a determined wag. Scout led the way, his nose to the ground, following an invisible scent. He trotted past ancient trees and babbling brooks, Alara close behind, trusting her furry guide. Suddenly, Scout barked, not a worried bark, but a happy, excited one. He had found it, the faint, familiar scent of the old oak tree that marked the edge of their backyard. They burst out of the trees, right into Alara's backyard. Her parents were just coming out to look for them, their faces filled with worry, which quickly turned to relief and joy. Lara hugged Scout tightly. "You're the best guide ever," she whispered. From that day on, they still explored, but always made sure to keep their familiar path in sight, remembering the magical, lost adventure they shared.